What's up, y'all? What's up? This your boy Jay Parks, and today this video is a little bit different than my normal video, eating stuff in my mouth with crab legs. Today, I'm about to interview myself. I'm about to do a Q&A to myself. This is more like a bio interview slash Q&A. And I'm getting a lot of questions from the internet. You know, it is what it is. You guys have been asking me for a Q&A since I started the channel. And to be fair, I haven't done one. So here goes some questions. I'm gonna try to do this without editing. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it raw. You know what I'm saying? If I have to shut the camera down and start back over, then I will. But let's go ahead and start with the first question. Let's get right into it. All right, first, my name is Jay. Y'all know from the channel, Jay. My last name is Parks. All right, Jay is a nickname. I'll get into my full first name later on. But Jay is my name, last name Parks. I am born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. This is where I'm from. I'm 33 years old. I don't never tell y'all how old I am, but I'm 33 years old. I'm proud of it because I don't look it. I don't think, do I? But anyway, I'm 33 years old. I went to high school at Stone Mountain. That's where I graduated, Stone Mountain High School. I also went to Cedar Grove High, and I also went to Douglas High. But I graduated in Stone Mountain High School. That's where I graduated from, and that's where I lived a lot of my last years in school. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer some of these questions, and they're gonna be kind of like all over the place. So there's nothing in order. I'm literally reading off of site. All right, the first question that I'm reading is, can you tell me about a person who has been kindest to you in your life? Good question. I can actually. This woman, her name is, I'll just say the last name, and that's Miss Burgess. Miss Burgess has been so kind to me for the years that I've known her. She's been just a power statement in my life. Before my mom passing, but more so after. She's been there protecting my peace. She's been there to help me, you know, mentally get through some tough times. And a lot of things on here I won't say, but she's just been, I would say, one of the most powerful people that's ever entered my life. Miss Burgess, if you ever watch this, I love you so much, and I owe you the world. Can you tell me about one of your happiest memories? Happiest memories. I would say graduating high school. Out of 5 kids, my mom had only 2 of us graduate from high school. Not to down my other siblings, because honestly, and I endorse going to school, y'all, by the way. I have kids watching this, go to school. But my other 2 brothers who didn't go, they're successful in their life. They take care of the kids, and they were the lucky ones that made it without graduating, and they are doing well. So hats out to my brothers. My other brother who didn't finish, he's no longer here. He was, I don't know if I can say his words on YouTube, but he's no longer here due to someone taking him out. And in his case, I probably think that school is like important for some people. I feel like I wish he had finished at least. All right, next question. Can you tell me about one of your most difficult memories? Yeah, I can do that too. I would say the most difficult memory for me, and I hate starting out like this, y'all, gosh, but getting the phone call to say, "Where's mom? Where is she at?" And I think I was on my way to the gym when I got the phone call, and I was like, I haven't heard from her. And I just stopped what I was doing. I drove to her house, and she wasn't answering the phone, and my heart was racing. My heart was just racing, like, yo, I just felt something, very dark spirits just coming across, And I got to her house, and I saw her cars there. She had 2 cars. They were there. So I said, whatever the case may be, she's inside the house. So without going too far in details, I got in the house, and I found her unresponsive. And that right there is probably one of the most difficult things I've ever experienced. Probably the most difficult thing I ever experienced in my life. It still haunts me to this day. It was a difficult process getting out of that. I'm not gonna lie, I had to go through therapy. I had to get a psychiatrist to help me get back on track. And that's where Miss Burgess also played a big role. She helped me out a lot. I had a lot of nights where I couldn't sleep, a lot of nights where I would cry like crazy, and I still do. But let's see if they got some better questions. Can you tell me about someone you'll always remember? My mom. I guess they're asking these questions kind of in a I don't know. But I'll always remember my mom. I don't think I'll ever forget her. I don't think there's a time where I'll be like, oh, my mom. Because so much of your life is surrounded by your childhood, your mama when you grew up. I see stuff, a restaurant or food or whatever the case may be, it reminds me of my mom. Can you tell me about someone who has had a big influence on your life? What lessons did that person teach you? I have a mentor. His name is McAfee, Mr. McAfee. And he was the one who hired me at my first job. I used to go to this place every day and say, "Are y'all hiring? Are y'all hiring?" And he'd be like, "Nah, not today. Come back tomorrow." And I bothered that man so much every day. He was like, "Boy, this boy's consistent." But I didn't give up. And one day, he's the store manager, by the way. I walked in the store and I said, "Are y'all hiring?" And I saw him bagging groceries. This is the store manager bagging groceries. And he looked at me, he said, "Follow me." Took me upstairs, I put the application in, I took a drug test. He started me that day. And ever since that day, he's become a mentor, because he was the first person to give me a chance at a job, a real job. And we still talk today. That was about 18 years ago. I know I sound old now, don't I? But it was about 18 years ago when I met this guy, and he did a lot for me mentally. I went through some stuff growing up, and I was talking to him about a lot of my problems. He gave me nothing but the best advice. Still to this day, if I have a problem, I call him and say, "What do you think about this? Or what do you think about this? Should I buy that car? Should I go?" He will give you the best advice, like a father figure. So shout out to you, McAfee, for that. What do you feel most grateful for in your life? I think I'm grateful for the family that I do have, and the very, very minimum amount of friends that I have. I'm very grateful for that, because some people don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't even got, a handful of people that they can count on in their life. So I'm grateful that I have my father and my siblings, etc. That's what I'm grateful for right now, yeah. All right. What are some of the most important lessons you've learned in life? Your credit. Your credit is everything. Your credit is a peace of mind for when you get to adulthood. Your credit is more than money. It's worth more than money, believe it or not. Your credit is everything. Do you have any regrets? I will go back to credit. Yeah, I wish that I had learned a little bit more about my credit stuff back in the day. It would have been much easier for me. Now it would have been cheaper. Everything you buy is high because you got bad credit, or harder to get, or you get the bad end of the deal. So if y'all listen to this and you're young and you're 18 or under, or maybe a little older, listen, do research on credit. Don't get credit cards. Don't do none of that stuff early. Make sure you do your research on everything you do from now on out. What's next? What's next, y'all? If you were to, I'm trying to see if I can. I don't know what words you can say on YouTube, y'all, and I don't want to, trouble. You know what I'm saying? But if you were to, leave the world, that's speaking about me, this evening, what would you regret not having done? Why haven't you done it? I would regret not helping more people. I have a mission, y'all, and my mission is to help people who are depressed or mentally ill, and I have a mission. I have not done it yet. It says, why haven't I done it yet? It's because I'm still dealing with my own life. I'm still trying to fix me a little bit. You know what I mean? I can't go preach to a choir, or I can't go preach to a auditorium about how to handle depression if I haven't completed my goal or my end. So I'm still working on me, and I promise I'll get to it as soon as possible. Hope I still be here. Let's see. What's next? What we got, y'all? What we got? Give me just a second, y'all. I told y'all I ain't editing nothing, so give me just 1 second. Can you remember a time in your life when you felt most alone? I think that right around the time that happened with my mom, and I moved to California when it happened, y'all. I had to get away just for my own sake. I think when I left Atlanta and I moved to California to try to fix something, I became even more alone, because you gotta understand you're leaving your family and you're leaving the people that you do have around you. So that's probably when I felt most alone. When was the last time you cried, and why? Whether you believe it or not, I'm a crybaby. And I'm a grown man. I don't care what you think about that. That's however you want to feel about it. But I'm a crybaby, and I cry about a lot of things. I cried. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was waking up one morning, and the first thing on my phone that I saw was the moratorium for evictions being pretty much over with. And they were kicking out these people. And 2 of the people that I saw they kicked out, the sheriffs, one was an old lady. And she was sitting out inside in a chair while they were bringing her stuff outside. And the sheriff, he came and did an interview with the news channel and said, hey, it's hot outside today. I don't think I can do this. I have to, but I'm gonna give you 1 more day. He said, but you gotta leave tomorrow. And that broke my heart. It really did. And then another person was a single father who had like 3 kids. and he had strollers. He was packing his stuff in the strollers, and they were saying, well, what are you gonna do about everything else inside of the house? And he said, you know, I don't have a car. I don't have nowhere to put it. They can have it. I don't have any other choice. That broke my heart. I wish I could just reach out to those people and just invite them to my house to stay, because I know how it feels to be on that level of being almost kicked out. I know how it feels to be homeless. So that touched me a lot. Yeah. That was the last time I cried, y'all. Because I got a heart. You know what I'm saying? And I cry a lot about my mom. I cry about her a lot. My brother as well. Let's see. Will you ever have any kids? I'm working on it, y'all. You know, my dad now, he's like kind of asking about it. I'm like, but when I was telling you I was gonna have kids such and such years ago, it was a problem. Now it's like, all right, what my grandkids said. I think that I gotta wait on me to be right, y'all. Like, I see a lot of stuff going on with kids and the parents and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I don't want that for my kid. You know, I want my kid to grow up in a single parent home. I don't want that. And if we did break up, I'm the type of person that would want my kid full-time custody. Right now I just got a dog, and that's a lot of work. And I'm not comparing a dog to a child, it's two different things. But the dog is a lot of work, so I can only imagine a kid. I can only imagine. This is getting to be very long. Maybe I'll do a part 2. Let me see if I want to answer another question. Let me see. I think I'm gonna drop it right there, y'all, for part 1. I think there are more questions. And you know what's crazy? Not crazy, but I'll give you guys an opportunity to enter questions in these comments right now for my part 2, and I would involve you in this. So if you got any questions for me, about me, or whatever the case may be, I will let you answer them, let you put them in the comments, and I'll make sure to put it in my next video for part 2. Y'all, I love y'all. Stay safe. Be careful out here. It's hard times right now, but we're gonna get through this together, all right? Much love. Peace out.